Real Madrid's transfer freeze, Ronaldo's bundles of joy, Germany's Confederations Cup triumph, Bayern Munich's bad omen, and Paolo Maldini has retired again. Welcome to the Goalmouth, ladies and gents, your daily compendium to the game where you kick a piece of inflated leather around a field for 90 minutes. My name is Ryan Bailey. It is Friday, June 30th. On this day 15 years ago in Yokohama, Japan, Brazil swept Germany aside to lift their 5th World Cup trophy. Ronaldo scored twice that day, earning the tournament's golden boot and a place in all our hearts. The hearts of Real Madrid fans, meanwhile, are very much in their mouths right now thanks to the other Ronaldo. According to Marca, Los Blancos have frozen all purchases and sales until Cristiano returns to the Spanish capital to let them know what the deuce is going on. Well, it's possible they're freezing all purchases and sales out of solidarity for their city neighbours Atleti and their transfer ban, but it's more likely it's to do with that Ronaldo thing. Marca claims CR7 will be back in town for crunch talks either Monday or Tuesday, as he's been allowed to miss Portugal's Confederations Cup third place playoff game because no one really cares about Portugal's Confederations Cup third place playoff game. Clearly, Ronaldo is the keystone in all major summer transfer activity. Once we know how hard he wants to punish the Spanish tax authorities for having the audacity to ask for some of their tax, the transfer floodgates across Europe are gonna open. The other reason Ronnie will be rushing back to Spain is to visit his newborn twins. The tax-eschewing star has confirmed that his new offspring were born to a surrogate mother in the United States. Congratulations on your new additions from all at the Goalmouth, Ronaldo, and congratulations for enabling gamblers all around the world to stake money on your children's future success. The bookie William Hill is currently offering 100 to 1 that either of the twins will one day play in a competitive match for either Real Madrid or Manchester United. And there's 100 to 1 also available for Cristiano Jr. to play for either of those clubs his dad has represented. It's not exactly easy money though. A William Hill spokesman has said, despite inheriting talent, many children of sports stars find it hard to get the focus required to be top athletes themselves. Callum Best and all of Pele's children, we're looking at you. Confederations Cup update now. The final is set. Chile, in a final for the third summer running, will face that terrifyingly good Germany. Don't call it a B team. After Die Mannschaft destroyed Mexico 4-1 in Sochi. Highlights included Marco Fabian's absolute rocket of a consolation goal, Timo Werner's all-around performance, and Fernando Fiore shouting, "Ready, set, fire!" during set pieces on the commentary. I saw a Reddit thread suggesting that Mexico are actually the biggest underachievers in world football. And there was a stat in there that said they've qualified for the round of 16 for every World Cup since 1994 and been knocked out at the round of 16 every single time. So from that, we can conclude that Mexico are in fact Arsenal. By the way, the Confederation Cup final is 2 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Sirius XMFC are going to have a really great pre-game show for that from midday. One of the hosts is very handsome and never reports fake Sergio Ramos stories on the Goalmouth as fact. Transfer news now. As Daryl mentioned yesterday, Bayern Munich have ruled themselves out of the race for Alexis Sanchez's signature, wisely stating that they can't pay over 100 million euros for a 28-year-old. That would be more insane than giving 34-year-old Jermaine Defoe a 3-year contract worth £20 million in wages. Bournemouth. So anyway, that's bad news for Bayern, and so is the fact that they won't win the league next season. It's true. Opta France on Twitter have come up with a great stat. Bayern have failed to win the league the last 3 times they faced Bayer Leverkusen on the opening day of the season. Yesterday, the German fixture computer spat out fixtures all over the place, and yes, it's Bayer on week 1 for Bayern. Yikes. And finally, Paolo Maldini has retired from professional tennis. And to answer your question, yes, Paolo Maldini became a professional tennis player. The Milan legend played a doubles match at the Aspria Tennis Cup in Milan and lost 6-1, 6-1. 4-4-2, some more confusing numbers for you there, and a number of other outlets have reported that Maldini has decided that single taste of defeat is enough for him to put his racket away forever. It was like writing a poem after studying years of maths, the 49-year-old said. So Paolo's best chance of playing at Wimbledon now is to get a trial at the mighty AFC Wimbledon. That's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. Please tell your friends about the goal mouth unless you don't like it, in which case, keep it to yourself. No one likes a negative Nancy. Brooks Peck will be with you on Monday. I leave you with today's goal mouth top tip and a lesson from Paolo Maldini. If you fail at something once, give it up and never try it again. Love to your mothers. See you next time.